Hey, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening to this. I am starting a series of recordings about my journey, which will help you to understand your journey. And together, maybe we can work together and I can help you resolve some of these issues. As many of you know, that I'm a mother of two, a grandmother of four, and a great grandmother now this year, which I'm so proud of. But at one time, I didn't think that would ever be possible. At one time, I was at my lowest ebb, like some of you that have gone through a relationship breakup, maybe a divorce or a bereavement. And it leaves you lost and confused and not knowing which direction to go in. So I now have got into the habit of using my oracle cards, as my oracle cards are a gift to help me to communicate with myself and to receive the messages I'm meant to hear on this day. So before I do any oracle card reading, I do a meditation, I do a prayer, and I ask maybe sometimes for a specific question, or maybe what would help me or help you from the highest and best perspective. So today I got the card New Life. As you can see, it's a celebration life. And some of you now that are going through this time of worry, guilt, shame, not good enough, not worthy enough, will be thinking, why is she pulling out the new life? Well, actually, this is a transition card in my mind. This is about the old finishing and the new beginning. But sometimes there has to be a lull in between. And I discovered this for myself, that I thought that once one door closed, another would open automatically and I would live happily ever after. But that isn't so. And I'm sure that many of you have discovered that isn't so. It takes time. It takes time for this new life to evolve. It takes patience. It takes courage. One thing that I have got is a lot of courage. And I'm sure that if you're watching this and you have been through a very unhappy time and got to the other side of it, feeling a bit like weathered, torn, weak, I can't think of the word, but if you've got to the other side of it, you are brave. You are brave. You are stronger than you think. So when I say a new life, I do mean a new life. And look at that, coming out of that altar, coming out and spreading your wings and celebrating. But again, as I say, that takes time, that takes work, that takes reflection. There's many lessons on the way to get to that point. And this is something that many of us are perhaps not aware of, that we have to go through certain things. We have to learn to forgive ourselves, to forgive other people in our life. Because it's so easy when we end a relationship, or they end a relationship, whatever, or a relationship just ends. It's so easy to blame the other person. It's so easy to blame them for everything that goes wrong in your life from that point. But I have to say that was where I was. It was all his fault. I had nothing to do with the breakdown of my marriage at all. But of course I did. Of course I did. I played my part. I played my part in it. And but once you start to realize that, and you know, what does that say? That old saying go, it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. So you played your part. So firstly, you have to stand there or sit there and work on yourself. And you have to forgive yourself. Now, a very good tool for working on yourself is to journal, and to journal all your emotions, all your feelings. But do it without any thought or thinking about, is this grammatically right? Just put down, just dump on the page, just dump about how you're feeling right now. Just let go of any preconceived ideas that you have about yourself and your ex or your bereaved partner. And when I say bereaved, it could be parent. I've lost my mum 18 months, nearly 18 months ago. And it's been a very painful time for me. And so there are emotions that come up from there again. And so a new life, wow, you know, when you're in that dark place, when I hold this card up to you and you are thinking, what is she talking about? She is crazy. And I think I've already said that, but I don't want to keep repeating myself. So think about many ways that you can help yourself: forgiveness, meditation, prayer, being kind to yourself, learning to love yourself, whatever size, shape, however you look, whether you've got grey hair, whether you've got wrinkles, and but start to love, cherish yourself. So there was another card on the bottom of this deck that I hadn't even looked at, and I'm going to pull it up because chop wood. To me, chop wood is an action step. And when you go out and do something, you're taking action. So take action about how you're feeling right now. Chop that wood. Do the work on yourself. Let go. Don't be the victim that repeats the story. Chop the wood. Do something really constructive. Chop wood, paint a picture, sing a song, write a song, dance, whatever you need to do to move you from this space so you can go into your new life, your new beginnings. Hope that helps, and sending you lots of love. Bye now.